Welcome to Punky's World. In the book that we were talking about yesterday, the Google Genealogy book, they talked about Google Play books or Google Books. And you can even get that on iOS, which I have open right here. Let me just show you. That take me back? No. Oh, wrong finger. Okay. This is Google Play Books, okay? Home, and I'll show you. This is Google Play Books on iOS. Now, go down here to my library, hit Genealogy. These are books that are out of, most of these genealogy books are out of copyright and are in the public domain. So, annual reports and histories of towns. State of Maine, I have it twice, or is it part 1 and 2? I think it's part 1 and 2. And I have a DVD coming that we're going to look at that has all kinds of histories all over New England. Descendants of Edward Small. Again, that's one of my families. So the only one in here that I actually bought was 101 Best Genealogy Websites. Otherwise, these are all my genealogy ones. Now, you can search this in a lot of ways. You can search VITAL. Oh, they have Northbridge. Oh, it's in my library. Okay. Wait, I don't want to search my library. It says search playbooks. Search. Okay, and come down here. Shows you what's in your library up here. And then down here is results from Google Play. The Barber Collection, which is Connecticut, that has a zillion volumes. And if you want to American marriage records before 1699, tracing your ancestors through death records. Guide to Quebec Catholic parishes. That could be good. Okay, so I have to, if I want to get that, I have to manage my account, whatever that means. Belfast, Maine, Augusta County. And remember, when you get those kind of books, they're going to stop at 1850. So if your family wasn't in that particular town till after 1850, that's not going to help you. There's Rhode Island, 1636 to 1850. Okay, so we can search for genealogies, and you're going to get genealogies of different families that have been published, and a lot of them are going to be free because they're so old. So, and I learned something else. You also get the genealogy of morals a million times over. Let me go back to my own books, okay? Okay, I'm in my Dyer book. If I want to use my clipping tool, okay, I can add a note. And where is my clipping tool? No. I don't know if I have my clipping tool. Oops. On here. Oh no, that gives you the definition. Alright, you can add a note, but I can, if I'm doing it on my computer, I can use what's called the clipping tool, which you don't have on iOS. You probably have a similar tool. I'm just not as familiar with iOS. Anyway. Come on. Whoops. There we go. So, it's a lot easier than trying to get this stuff through interlibrary loan and having to get it back to them when you'd really like to keep it. It's just too what do you call it? Not only is it time consuming, but it's also harder because a lot of those books you're not going to find anywhere else. I think there are probably websites where you can find them. If you look up free genealogy books, for instance, or free family histories, whatever you'd like to search for. Just be careful with your search. Those are just a couple of ways that you can search for it. So yeah. I'm going to take this and put it can find the darn hole in there. Put my phone up here with my. And this one's not plugged in. Another. Anyway, this is my plug is. My charger's plugged in. My phone and my iPad are plugged in. Good. So anyway, definitely try that. Like I said, it works on iOS. In fact, when I first switched over to iOS from an Android tablet, from my Galaxy Tab A, which I still have, I said to my girlfriend who was helping me switch over, I said, what about my Google Play books? You know, because some of them I actually bought. And she said, download the app. You can have Google Play on there. I'm like, really? I downloaded the app. I signed in, and guess what? They were all there. So, that's good to know. And like I said, a lot of them were free. The only thing with iOS is you have to go to Google Play on the web to get books. So, because on iOS you can't order books through the app. That's the only downside of using it with iOS. So, otherwise I truly enjoy it. And I truly enjoy iOS. So, to me, it is the easiest thing on the planet for someone who's new with a computer. Super easy. My aunt has a Fire. That's easy enough. Because that's on Android. Android is not difficult. I thought it was going to be so difficult to switch over. You know, my friend would come over and visit. She had her iPad too, her second gen iPad. I would sit and play games on that thing, read books, just sit there while she and my mother talked. And I'd go back to my Android. My mother's first tablet was an Android also. It was an RCA. A cheap piece of garbage. And you're thinking, you know, when you buy it, you're thinking it's RCA, right? It has to be good. No. RCA, stay in your lane with music because you can't make a tablet. It's fuzzy, blurry, out of focus. It's awful. mean, Dad and I didn't know that when we bought it from Mom. The iPad was a game changer. And I think my mother would have an iPhone by now. If she was still alive, because her phone wouldn't be any good. Unless she got the Stylo 4 or something. She might have gone up on her phone. She had a Stylo 2, which is the top of the line LG phone. Little did we know when she got it. Oh. And Mom wanted the 4 because there was an upgraded version of hers. It was even bigger than hers. And for those who don't know, it's called a stylo because it has a stylus built in. They pull out the top and then a stylus menu comes up when you pull it out. And if you leave it out for too long, it tells you to put it back. Like verbally tells you to put it back, which is fun. It is, it's neat. So, anyway, thank you so much for listening to me tell you about genealogy and about the books that are available to you. So, I'm happy. I'm always happy to share my genealogy, but I'm happy also. I was looking over at my cart with its liner. I think the person that donated the cart to wherever Bob got it kept the liner, or maybe threw away the liner because something got spilled in it or something. I don't know. But those aren't very good without a liner. Oh, and my treasure hunting with Jeeves coin is in. I just have to get it tomorrow. So, I'm going to do my housework, and I'm going to edit. Thank you so much for being here and listening to 17 minutes of genealogy. It is my passion. Thank you guys so much. God bless you, and I will see you tomorrow.